Hey everybody, so in today's quick tip we wanted to talk about view normal and how you can use this to help you with your design and viewing your projects. So let's go ahead and jump right in. On this example I have a pretty simple shape here. The first thing I want to go through is some of the standard views. Now for me, I have my hotkeys set up to Control 1 is a top view, Control 2 is a front view, and Control 3 is a side view. Those are the hotkeys that I like for my standard views, and I use them quite often. Now, if you're looking for some different views, you can go to this open box icon here, and you can hit the arrow down, and this will show you some other standard views that you can select. Left view, right view, back view, top view, front view, bottom view. Okay, you also have some ISO views here as well, and you'll notice as you click on any of these here, you can switch your view. Now today's topic has to do with view normal. You'll find this under the open box icon, and you'll see that there is this view normal option. This is actually a very powerful, simple to use function that will allow you to adjust what you're viewing. If you click on view normal, you're going to get two options, either selected geometry or active UCS. So what this means is if I select this face here, you'll notice that I'm viewing normal to that face. If I select this face here, you'll notice that I'm viewing normal to that face. If I select the bottom face here, you'll notice that I'll view normal to that bottom face. So pretty easy to use the surface selection, but sometimes with the surface selection, the coordinate system doesn't necessarily align the way that you might want it to. That's where I think you'll find the active UCS to be quite helpful. Now in this example, I have two user coordinate systems that I've created, one to get me normal on this side of the chamfer here, and one to get me normal on this side of the chamfer here. Okay, if I want to view that coordinate system from the top view, all I have to do is select the coordinate system and choose active UCS, and now I'm looking down on that user coordinate system in a top view. Okay, so this is a very easy way in order to control what you're viewing using view normal and active UCS. Now your next question might be, how did I create these coordinate systems? And I think that's a pretty fair question. Let's go to a top view here. Okay, I'm going to rotate the model slightly. There's a couple of ways to create the coordinate system. The first thing you can do is right click in the UCS dialog box, and you can click add new UCS. Now there's a number of different ways that you can add a new UCS. You could snap to a point, you could use a 3-point method, you could translate it, you could use a planar face, a cylindrical face, or you could rotate the existing coordinate system. Now I think it's really common to use the 3-point method. Okay, 3-point method, the first point that you would pick would be the XY0. The second point that you would pick would be the X direction. The third point that you would pick would be the Y direction. And you can see that establishes the coordinate system the way that I wanted right on this face of the part. Now let's go ahead and cancel that. All right. Another method to create a coordinate system, we can just right click, add new UCS. This time I'm going to choose planar face. Okay, now if you notice, when we choose planar face, it does set a coordinate system, but you'll notice the X direction is inverted from the normal or the world coordinate system. Okay, so new to the V31 is the ability to modify your coordinate systems just like you would for a machine setup. Okay, this gives me the ability to toggle my X direction, my Y direction. Okay, I can toggle my Z direction as well. And using these toggles, I should be able to switch the coordinate system around in order to be facing the way that I want. Now, the other thing that you can do too is you can use this origin and you can snap the coordinate system to another location. So I'll snap it to this corner, I'll switch the X direction, I'll switch the Y direction, and you can see how we can have this coordinate system now aligned to the part. Now whether you use the 3-point method, the planar, and then modify it, no matter how you set up that UCS, once you've created one, and we'll just call this test, and then we'll say OK, you can now use that coordinate system to view normal to. Okay, so again, we'll go to our views, we'll click on view normal. In this case, we're going to say active UCS, and now we'll be looking down from a top view on that current coordinate system.